Hey guys, what's going on? It's Karl here, back with another episode, checking out an action cam today. If you guys have been following my channel, you know that I just went snowboarding on my vlogs. I brought this little guy with me. This is the Sony AS200VR. In my opinion, a better option than a GoPro for around 2/3 to half the price if you can snag it on a sweet deal. It doesn't record at 4K, only 1080p at 60 FPS, but I think for action sports like snowboarding, like mountain biking, that is the perfect frame rate to record in. As a quick reference point, the AS200 retails for around 300 bucks, but I've seen it as low as 225 brand new. Comparing that to the GoPro Hero 4 Silver, which is the most popular, that retails around $400, so there's a big price difference between them. Features wise, it shoots at 50 megabits per second up to 120 FPS. It is splash proof without the case and has steady shot built in to get all of your shots nice and smooth. The case, which of course is removable, doesn't feel as sturdy as say a GoPro's. I keep thinking water's gonna get in, but it does protect your device for 6 to 7 meters. There's a more hardcore case for deeper depths, which you can purchase online. It's nice and lightweight and you won't really feel too much bulk whether you're holding it handheld or you've strapped it to one of your devices. It also has a very basic LCD screen, slight learning curve, but I'm sure that's the same for all action cams in general. These screens or menu systems aren't the greatest, but once you get the hang of things, you will be whizzing through it without any issues. All the ports are protected by flaps and we've got micro HDMI, micro USB, the micro SD card slot lives in the back as well as the battery. And I found that this was the weakest point, which it usually is for most action cams. Make sure you have an extra one in your bag, especially if you are in cold conditions. In terms of accessories, it does come with a couple adhesive mounts and a live remote for your wrist. I never used any of these, I just kept these in the box since it is compatible with all tripod mounts since the case does have a 1/4-inch screw at the bottom. So if you have any sort of selfie stick or camera gear, this thing is fully compatible, which I'm a huge fan of. And in case you do have a bunch of different GoPro accessories, you can always get a converter, so now you won't have to go out and buy new ones. As I mentioned, the menu system is by far not the greatest, kind of confusing to use. You have the forward and back button as well as the main action button on the back, and pressing that in general will start recording all of your actual video footage, and you can see it has a top LED light that will let you know that you are currently recording all of your footage. In terms of video quality though, here are my sample shots as I brought this out when I was vlogging this weekend.
This is actually the first time I'm testing this with a case on, so hopefully the audio is okay. I can see the little stereo holes in there, but
as you saw from the video quality, it was pretty decent, especially with steady shot enabled. Coupled that with the lower price point than a GoPro, I think the Sony Action Cam is a solid option. Let me know what you guys think of the Sony Action Cam down below in the comments. There seems to be a lot of different companies, especially Asian ones, making knockoff or like GoPro devices for way cheaper. I mean, 400 to 500 bucks for a camera that maybe you stick on your snowboard, surfboard, when you're performing action sports. When do you really do that, in all honesty, unless you're an adventurer? But hey, who doesn't want to be an adventurer? If you guys like this video though, be sure to go nuts on that like button, subscribe to the channel for more awesome content, and I will catch the rest of you guys in my next episode, of course. Peace.